Hello and good morning. Welcome to the next Fife Property market update. So this is for week commencing the 8th to the 14th. So as always, if you are watching live, feel free to comment. Alternatively, you can message back, you can pick up the phone and speak to us. But this is your ideal opportunity to get an insight into what's been happening on Rightmove right across Fife for all estate agencies for the 8th to the 14th. Also, a great little insight into what we are doing in particular as an agency. So, what we sold last week, what we have coming soon, and also what has completed. And then we'll also just do a run through of the shows that were done so you can just get an idea of what you want to go back and watch. But as I say, as always, feel free to comment or message us directly. So first of all, we're going to start with looking at last week's statistics. So this is properties that were newly listed and also sold subject to concluded missives on Rightmove across all the micro regions within Fife. And this is for agencies that use Rightmove, which also does include ourselves. Now, if you watch these shows regularly, you'll know, as obviously we're getting closer to Christmas, we are on the countdown officially. You will see that the number of what is coming instructed is getting less and less. And for those that maybe didn't watch last week's show, I'll just remind us there was 88 last week properties that were new instructed. So just keep that in mind, and I will show what we have this for the last week. So there was 77 properties instructed on Rightmove last week. So again, less. That's the least that we've had. As I say, last week was 88. The week prior to that, I think was about 81. But a lot less properties instructed last week. And this is where we say this is an ideal time to go to market because, as you can see there, black and white, that there is still properties selling. There was 88 properties sold last week. So it does just show you there is still buyers out there. And especially if you're sitting with a property in any of those regions and you're thinking of selling, but you're thinking, do you know what, I'm just going to wait until next year, until the spring, summer, for whatever reason, because the lighter evenings, my garden will look better, it'll be in full bloom. You can see here that there is still buyers on the market looking for properties, but less is coming to market. So this is where you will have a lot less competition rather than waiting until spring, summer of next year, where, as you can imagine, everybody's waiting until then. So then there's going to be this absolute surge of properties. You're going to have more competition. And when there's more competition, that's when you generally tend to not get as much offers over, because, as I say, there is more competition out there. But when there's less properties on the market, that's when we can drive the price up and get more, because there's more demand for your property. Now, if we will look at a few of the micro regions, you have 7 instructed in Cooper, only 4 sold. So slightly, obviously, more instructed than what was selling in Cooper. As I say, still 4 sold, which is a good number. East Neuk in particular, there was only 1 property that went to market in all of East Neuk last week. So that's kind of your KY10 postcode, but 4 properties still sold, which is a good number over. That's been staying steady the last few weeks. St Andrews, there was 4 instructed with 9 selling, which 9 for St Andrews is high. That's probably the highest number that we've had for a good couple of weeks. There's a lot of stock sitting in St Andrews just now. So 9 to sell last week is the strongest number they've had in a good few weeks. Levermouth, you have your 7 instructed and another 9 sold. Levermouth is always a strong one, kind of your KY postcode. I'll honestly say it until I'm blue in the face, but it's because of the new commuting links that have opened up for people, either from the Leven train station or the Cameron Bridge train station, and we're still seeing that positive impact from it. So if you're sitting with a property in the KY postcode, these numbers will continue to show you that you're sitting in a strong market, in a great position to get your property on the market and get it sold. Then you've got your Dunfermline, obviously higher numbers as always, again for commuting with Dunfermline, being able to get out of the city, but still being able to get to like Edinburgh and Glasgow, but you get a lot more for your money being in Dunfermline, so that's why your numbers are always going to be higher there. Glenrothes and Kirkcaldy, they're always quite stable, always there or thereabouts. However, Glenrothes, that is quite low for what sold last week. Normally they are sitting in double figures, so that is a lot lower. But as we say, 1 week doesn't make a trend. But certainly, if you are watching these shows, you'll have maybe realised by now that we are being genuinely serious when we say now is the time to go to market, because you do have less competition. But the proof's in the pudding just there that there is still buyers out there looking for property. So if you are sitting with a property in any of those micro regions and you are looking to get it on the market, now is your ideal time to go. And whether you've had it valued and you're kind of just sitting on it now, or whether you haven't even had it valued, pick up the phone, let us get an agent out to you, give you your most accurate value, discuss your particular postcode, your particular area, and how that market is performing, answer any questions you have, any queries, any concerns. That is your dedicated time with an expert sitting in front of you to speak about your property journey and what your next steps look like. But that is the statistics for last week. Also, if you missed last week's weekly update for the week previous, we also did a recap of the whole of November. So if you are keen to understand what that looked like, you can go back and watch last week's show, and that had the November recap. But now moving on to ourselves specifically, we are going to take a look at what we sold, what we have coming to market, because I know there'll be people keen to see it, and we've got some great properties that are coming to market, and then we'll take a look at what is completed. So that's kind of keys handed over, new people moved in. But firstly, let's do the sales. So this is what we accepted offers on. So the first one was Kinnear Street in Buckhaven. Straight away, you can see that sold in 1 week, which is fantastic. Like all these properties that I'm going to discuss just now, I can't tell you what they achieved, so what we got offers over, until they have concluded. So you'll just need to continue to watch the shows. But all of these have sold properties, and as I say, this one sold in 1 week, which is fantastic. I believe it was one of the first viewers through the door, the first or second anyway, which was brilliant. So we got a quick sale and we're able to help these sellers move on in their journey. And what's great about this one is it is somebody that is getting out of rental and getting onto the property ladder. So that is great to see that somebody is getting their foot on that property ladder, and what a brilliant property to get as well. So it's a 3-bedroom extended mid-terrace. Immaculate condition as well. If you maybe saw it or you want to go back and have a look and see the internals of the property, it was absolutely immaculate, but an absolutely brilliant property to get on the ladder with, especially with the kind of scaremongering that we're hearing, obviously with your mortgage rates, with the cost of living and everything. It's great that obviously somebody is getting on the ladder and getting out of rented. Now that was on for offers over 135,000. So likewise, if you're sitting within that area and you have a property similar and you are considering selling, pick up the phone to us, because we had people that missed out on this, but also we will look to achieve the exact same results for you. Now, moving to a different location. So our next sold was Glenogle Gardens in Anstruther. So this one is a substantial property. It was a 4-bedroom extended semi-detached, substantial plot, as you can see, almost a corner plot, and you had that driveway, you had the gardens. So it's getting a lot of property, and that was on for offers over 250,000, and then it overlooks the Banky Park, so you're getting nothing in front of you. So it's a brilliant position as well, and of course Anstruther, so you're getting to be, you know, right down to the harbour, to the beach, the Fife Coastal Path, all of your amenities. So an absolutely brilliant family home. What's great as well is the person is moving back to the area, so they're coming back to Fife, and what a fantastic area to come back to. And also likewise a brilliant property. So that one was our next sold. And then another property that we sold last week, sticking in the East Snook, but this was in St Monans. So this was West Street, St Monans, and again, great results. Straight away you can see that sold in 3 weeks, which is fantastic. Especially for the East Snook and the kind of stock that's sitting in the East Snook just now. However, it's slightly different with this one. It was actually a commercial premises, but it was sitting with planning permission to actually convert it into an apartment. So this was on for offers over 90,000. And what's great is it's going to an investor, and they are looking to put those kind of plans in place, and actually do the conversion. So it will be getting converted to an apartment, which is fantastic. And as I say, offers over 90,000. Great location as well in St Monans. Again, walking distance to the harbour, the Fife Coastal Path. So an absolutely brilliant property, and sold in 3 weeks. So if you are sitting with a commercial property, and you maybe weren't aware that we do actually value them but also sell them, then we are the people to pick up the phone to, because as you can see there, sold in 3 weeks, commercial property. As I say, that one did have planning permission in place, but we got it sold. So if you want to get an accurate valuation for commercial premises, pick up the phone and one of the experts is more than happy to come out and see you. So that is the sales. Then we're going to discuss the coming soon. So this is properties that the agents have been out to value and are coming to market with us. Now, for those that watch our shows regularly, you'll be used to this spiel and what I'm going to say, but for those that don't, a coming soon is a property that is going to be coming to market, and we're in the process of doing the pre-portal. Now, a pre-portal goes on to our social media channel, so it goes onto the Facebook page. So wherever you're looking for a property, follow that particular page. So if you're looking for a property in St Andrews, follow the St Andrews page. If you're looking for a property in the Leavenmouth area in the KY8 postcode, follow the Leven page. Likewise for each micro region, and that is where properties go. So it is a pre-portal, so it's a preview of a property before it goes live to the wider market on your Rightmove, your Zoopla. So it's a full video walkthrough of the property showing you in great detail. It's almost like a virtual viewing, showing it in full detail. We discuss the location at the end and we discuss the price point as well. Now, there's two criteria for you to qualify getting in there before anybody else. So this is an ideal opportunity if you are, one, in a position to proceed, which means you are cash buyer, good to go, ready to make an offer. And secondly, that offer needs to be an attractive offer, an offer that the seller almost bites your hand off, and it is a no regrets offer. So what you want to secure to stop that property going to your Rightmove, your Zoopla, and our own sites. So that is the ideal place to see properties before they go to the wider market. So if you aren't already, go and follow the Facebook page in the areas that you're looking to purchase in. If you want a bit of clarity or to discuss further what a pre-portal looks like, either message obviously on here, message us privately if you prefer, or even pick up the phone and speak with us. But each of these properties that I'm going to be speaking to you about will have a pre-portal that is going live, so you will get in there before anybody else, if obviously it ticks your boxes. Now, the first one, now this is a property, Methil Haven Road. So this is in Methil, for those that don't know. So this one is going to be an absolutely fantastic family home. So it's a 4-bedroom, 2-reception, detached property. You're also getting a driveway, and you step in and you don't realize standing at the front how much property you're getting. You walk through, you've got a living room, you've got a dining room, you've got a kitchen, you've got 2 bedrooms on the ground floor. You then head upstairs and there's a further 2 bedrooms, and the size of the main bedroom is, you will not be expecting it, is a brilliant size, such a great size main bedroom. You could actually, if you wanted, kind of build an ensuite in there or walk-in wardrobe. There is so much potential, but it's absolutely fantastic family home. Walking distance to all your local amenities as well, your schooling, obviously your commuting links. So it's going to be an absolutely fantastic one. Now that one is, as I say, coming soon. That will be on the Leven page, and I believe Craig is doing the pre-portal for that one tomorrow. So you've not got long to wait for it. But that is an absolutely fantastic one. Then our next one, keeping in the KY8 area, but this is Station Court in Leven. So it's a 2-bedroom mid-terrace property. What's great about this one is actually there's an attic room that's been converted. So it could be a further bedroom, it could be a great working from home space, but you've got potential there because they have already converted into the attic. You're getting front and rear garden. And then as well, you've got this large kind of open plan dining kitchen. So it's a fantastic property. Great area of Leven as well, because it's kind of tucked away. There's no through road, but you can still, again, walk to the high street, to the retail park, commuting links, the leisure facilities. So it is a great location. Now, I'll be doing the pre-portal for that one tomorrow as well, actually. So that one is going to be on our Leven page tomorrow for the pre-portal. So again, you don't have long to wait. Change of area is actually Meadowside Road in Cooper. So it's a 4-bedroom, 3-reception, 3-bathroom detached villa. Substantial plot with this one. You're getting, again, a garage, a driveway, walking distance as well to the train station, to the retail park, to all your local amenities. So it is a great location and a fantastic property, really well presented as well. The exterior of this one I love. So that one will be getting the pre-portal done by Perry, and that will be on our Cooper page. So make sure you're following that, because you don't want to miss out on that one, because that is going to be a fantastic family home. Another one in Cooper as well, and again, Perry will be doing the pre-portal for this one. It is Target Avenue in Cooper, so desirable location for those that are aware. It's obviously a lovely, quiet, desirable location within Cooper, and again, a substantial property. It's a corner plot as well, and you're getting, again, driveway, garage, 4 bedrooms, 3 receptions, so plenty of property, great location, again, walking distance to all your local amenities. And then the last coming soon that we have, back to the KYA area, so back to Leavenmouth, and this is in Methil, and this is the Lilac Bank. We've sold on Lilac Bank previously, so we've sold a neighbouring property, and we have got another one coming. So this one is again a substantial bit of property. We have got some great family homes that are coming to the market shortly, because this is a 4-bedroom, 2 reception, semi-detached, again, driveway. Again, great for schooling, great for amenities, great for commuting. So it is an absolutely brilliant location and a really substantial property, making it an ideal home. So that is the properties that we have got coming soon. So plenty to kind of look out for. Make sure you're following the pages. Any questions, just ask us, but make sure you're in that best position. And if you're watching this and thinking, okay, I am not, I'm not a cash buyer, I'm not ready to go, I've got a property to sell, or I'm not even sure what my property's worth, get it valued, get yourself in that best position. We always say you need to get your ducks in a row. Firstly, know what value you're sitting on in your own property and what your next steps look like. So if you haven't already, get an agent to come out, speak with you, and give you the accurate value so you're in your best position, because obviously properties come to market every day, every week. And obviously look at these. You don't want to be missing out, but you need to be in that best position. Now completed. So this is properties that are over the line, missive signed, keys handed over, new owner in. So the first one is Somerville Road in Leven. So that is now concluded. We sold actually the upper and the lower one. But this is the ground floor one that is now completed. So it was a 2-bedroom ground floor flat. Immaculate garden space with this one as well. Moving condition, ready to go. You do not need to do a thing in this property. And this one we got a brilliant offers over price. So it actually sold for 15% over home report value. So it went on at offers over 80,000, and we achieved an offer of 92,000, which is absolutely fantastic. And it was a quick turnaround as well. So the sellers are absolutely delighted as well, because we sold the upper one for them. But as well, the new buyer is obviously delighted. They've got a brilliant property, as I say, moving condition, ready to go, great location as well, because again, Somerville Road, walking distance to the high street, to the retail park, to the commuting links. So great property, and we were able to get the sellers 15% over home report, so they are delighted. So if you're sitting with a property similar within the area and you want to get a result like that, and you want to get that cash in your pocket, then obviously pick up the phone to us, because we had people that missed out on this ground floor one, but also the upper one as well. So if you're sitting with a similar property, then please pick up the phone, speak to us, let's get an agent out to you, and let's get your property on the market and get you a result just like that. Keeping within the KY8 postcode, again, we have another completed, and this one is in Kenaway. So this was Kenmount Drive, 3-bed semi-detached villa, corner plot as well. Great with this one, it was a real potential to add value, so the new people are able to go in, put their own stamp on it, and make a fantastic home. Now, the new owner is an investor, so I'm sure that's what they're going to do. Go in there, add that, obviously, the value that's there. And this one sold for 111,000. It was an absolutely brilliant property in a prime kind of position within the area as well. Now, our next completed was coming to the Cooper area, so the KY15 postcode, and this was Main Street in King's Kettle. I absolutely loved this property. The internals and the standard was incredible. Probably one of my favorite properties I've ever stepped into. Absolutely immaculate. So it was a 4-bedroom detached. You went in, you stepped in that front door. Not only was it so spacious and bright, but the attention to detail and the standard was incredible. Large, spacious kind of living room. You then stepped into this open plan kitchen diner, and the kitchen was such a high standard, so contemporary. Big bifolds opened up into your garden space. Then heading upstairs, you had 4 bedrooms, but it had like a Jack and Jill bathroom. So in your main kind of master bedroom, you then walk through into this gorgeous kind of shower room, ensuite Jack and Jill bathroom. There was Velux windows positioned perfectly, that it meant that you could stand in the shower and look right over the Lomond Hills, countryside views, dressing room with a walk-in wardrobe. It was absolutely stunning. I am very jealous of the new people that have moved in because they have got a gorgeous new home. They were upsizing and moving to a village lifestyle, which is great because that's exactly what you're getting in King's Kettle. You're only about 10 minutes outside of Cooper, where you've got everything that you need, but then you get to be within that village setting, village lifestyle, stunning countryside views. But the property is absolutely stunning. As I say, one of my favourites. So that was sold for 2.5% over home report. So it went on, it offers over 390,000, and we achieved an offer at 400,000. So brilliant, obviously, sale getting that 2.5% over the home report. Nice and swift as well, because we had a bit of a time crunch with this one for the sellers, and we were able to do it for them. So it was great because we were able to help them with their next journey and what their next steps look like, but that got them a great price as well. Now, our final one that was sold was St Andrews Road. So this was Lago Ward. This was a 4-bedroom detached bungalow. Again, a substantial plot. You're getting a lot of garden space, ground space, and again, that kind of village lifestyle within Lago Ward. And the new owner's moving out of a busy city, moving to a quieter lifestyle, village lifestyle, substantial plot, and that one sold for 415,000. So we had an array of properties achieved, missive signed last week, varying price points, varying locations, and varying styles. So it does show you, obviously, we can cater and we are experts across all the different price points, property types, areas. So if you are sitting with properties in those areas and you want to get results like those, like your 15% over, like your 10,000 over, then pick up the phone to us. And as I say, we can get an agent out to you. Likewise, pick up the phone if you also want to have a chat with us. But that is what we had happening in the agency last week. Now, show-wise, so as always, it is a Monday. So at 12:30, the Wealth Creation Show will be coming out. And this week it is looking at driving ambition. So ambition is often referred to as a goal with driving energy behind it. It may be referred to when the stakes are high or the rewards are often associated with success, such as high-profile career or gaining a significant income. Success has many definitions and may be subjective. However, many individuals want to know how to obtain that success, and driving ambition is often listed as a factor. But what does ambition mean to you? And obviously, is ambition enough? As always, the Wealth Creation Show, you have got Richard Cook, the lettings director, and one of the UK's most successful property investors, Jim Parker, on hand to discuss. So that will be live at 12:30. Or you will be able to watch the rerun. But as I say, that is about ambition. Then another show that was done, Richard and I last Thursday did the midweek show, and it was on the Fife baby boomer housing paradox. So wealth in property, but nowhere to go. So you can go back and watch that from Thursday. And then there was one more show, I believe. It was the Plan your January sale, so your December checklist to sell your home fast in the new year. Although the property portals get a record number of views with every Boxing Day bounce, it's the second half of January the market really heats up. To capture the wave of new year buyers as they come out of that hibernation, it makes sense to use the quieter weeks on either side of Christmas to plan and prepare. And we always say plan and prepare. Again, you have got Jim Parker and Richard Cook to discuss the topic and provide really useful information. So that is one to go back and look at, especially if you're considering coming to market, or you're kind of on the fence, or you're maybe on the market. That is a great one to go back and rewatch. So that is the shows that were taking place. So that has been the update for another week. Any questions, put them in the comments. Anything that you want to discuss in maybe a bit more detail, messages directly, or as I say, pick up the phone. But I hope you have a fantastic week. All the best, and I will see you all soon. Take care.